Okay, good morning. I was just telling Linda about my technical difficulties yesterday, that halfway through the workout, the charge cord decided to no longer charge the computer and the computer shut down. So I was actually really enjoying the workout that we were doing. And so I decided to kind of keep a very similar format today with some new movements, because it sort of goes by fairly quick and it's challenging, but also you get some recovery time in there. So we are going to start with an 8-minute warm-up. It's going to be an increase in reps for each round. So I'll explain it a little better here. We're going to do an 8-minute EMOM. For the first round, you have 2 reps of each movement, and for the remainder of the minute, you hold a plank. For the second round, 3 of each movement, and then hold a plank for the rest of the minute, and all the way up to 9, so it'll equate to 8 minutes. The movements are air squats, so just a regular squat, reverse lunges. Okay, so that's going to be 2 per side. And then 2 push-ups, so any modification of push-up that you want, and 2 V-sits. So air squats, reverse lunges, push-ups, and V-sits. Actually, forget what I said about 2 per side. It's actually just 2. I'm thinking about this now. So air squats, reverse lunges, push-ups, V-sits. I'll guide you through those movements. Just you don't have to memorize them. And we're going to go for 8 minutes, increasing those reps each round. So the reps will increase and the amount of time that you're planking for will decrease. And we might not even have time for a plank near the end. Make sense? Okay. Let's get going. So going in 5 seconds, starting with 2 air squats. Here we go. 2 reverse lunges. 2 push-ups. And 2 V-sits. And into your plank hold. And you can play around with this plank. You don't always have to go on your tummy or on your front. You can also go from your hands rather than your elbows. You can rotate to your side in these earlier rounds where we have lots of time. 20 more seconds. 15. I'm already warm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up. 3 air squats. 3 reverse lunges. 3 push-ups. And 3 V-sits. You can keep these movements nice and slow and intentional for the first few rounds. We'll have to pick up the pace as we keep going. Holding that plank now, 25 seconds. Remember, you do not have to stay on the same plank the whole time. Mix it up if you want. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing back up, we're going into 4 reps of an air squat. 4 reverse lunges. 4 push-ups. And 4 V-sits. And hold that plank. 25 seconds. Squeeze. 15. 10. Going into 5 reps next in 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Here we go. 5 air squats. 5 reverse lunges. 5 push-ups. And 5 resets. Into that plank. We're halfway after this round. Although the reps increase, they're not quite halfway, I guess. Halfway in time. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Into our 6 rep round. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 reverse lunges. 6 push-ups. 6 V-sits. Plank. 15 seconds. 10. 7 reps is up. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 7 reps. Into those push-ups. And V-sits. Holding that plank. 10 more seconds. 2 more rounds. 3, 2, and 1. See if you can pick up the pace a little bit and squeeze in a little plank for 8 reps. And the plank. 10 seconds, if you have time. 3, 2, and 1. 9 reps, last round, here we go. Twenty seconds left. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Gotta hand it to those body weight exercises. Highly underestimated. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab a quick sip of water. I'll explain what we're doing for the next 20 minutes. Okay, so it's actually really fun. It's challenging, but it's sort of, you can get into autopilot somewhat and feels good. So we're gonna do a 20-minute strength EMOM. So every minute on the minute. You are gonna get a little 90-second rest halfway through. So what's gonna happen is, on the first minute, we're gonna do a little chunk of work, 3 different movements, okay? And if you finish that in 40 seconds, you're gonna rest for 20. The second minute, we have a different chunk of work that we need to complete. Take a little rest, and then we're gonna go back to that first chunk. We're gonna keep going back and forth between these 2 little mini workouts every minute. And we're gonna end up doing 20 rounds total, so 10 rounds of each of the workouts. But after halfway, I'm gonna give you a 90-second rest just to regroup, okay? So let's talk about the movement. So for minute 1, you're gonna do, the rep scheme is always gonna be 8-8-6 for both little workouts. The first movement's gonna be a dumbbell clean and press. Okay, so you're taking the dumbbells from the ground, cleaning them up, pressing them overhead. You want to do these fairly quickly, so nothing too crazy heavy, because you're not going to have a lot of recovery time, and you also aren't going to have, you're not going to have enough energy to maintain a super high weight. Okay, so 8 of those. As soon as you finish that eighth clean and press, you're going to go into 8, if it's possible, walking lunges. If it's not, you can do static, it's fine. I just thought you have the space. So I'm gonna do 4 in one direction. You can hold the dumbbells right here where you finished your clean, or you can just hang them down at your side. So 8 of those. And then you're gonna drop the weight and go into 6 starfish sit-ups. So splitting your body out like a starfish. 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. So 8 clean and press, 8 walking lunges, and 6 starfish sit-ups, okay? I'll see how long that takes. If I need to make the rounds a little bit longer, like 70 seconds each, or whatever, I'll do that after the first round, okay? So that's the first minute. Second minute, you're gonna need a bench, table, chair, something. We're going to be doing Bulgarian split squats. Yay, everyone loves them. I wouldn't go too heavy on these. I'm going to grab something lighter, but just for demonstrating, we'll use these. So we're going to do 8 reps on one side. You can hold weight at your side, at your chest. If you want to go unweighted, that's also fine. So we'll go 8 on one side, 8 on the other. And as soon as you finish, you're going to go into 6 decline push-ups. I hated these so much on the weekend that I decided I need to do them again. So 6 decline push-ups. You can go from your feet, from your knees. If that's not a position you want to be in, just do regular push-ups, modifying as needed. Okay, so 8 Bulgarian split squats each side, 6 decline push-ups, and then rest for the rest of the minute. Okay? Does that all make sense? Okay. So we're working on the minute until I decide otherwise. Just, I don't want to make it impossible. So I didn't trial this out last night at 9:30 when I made it. So we're gonna go for 10 rounds and take a rest, and then we're gonna go for 10 more. Here we go. Starting with our clean and press, walking lunges, and starfish sit-ups. Going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 8 clean and press. 8 walking lunges. And 6 starfish sit-ups. Take a little break. We've got 15 seconds before we go into all our Bulgarian split squats and decline push-ups. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 8 and 8. With or without weight. Your weight should be in your front heel. When you're done, get rid of that weight into your decline push-ups for 6. And take a break. So that's what it looks like, minute 1, minute 2. We're gonna go through that 4 more times before we take a little break. So we're back into clean and press in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Walking lunges. And starfish sit-ups. Getting set up for Bulgarian split squats in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 8 per side. And 6 decline push-ups when you're ready. Take a break. We got about 15 seconds. Going into round 3. Going back into our clean and press. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Eight lunges. Six starfish. Take a break. Okay, so 5 seconds. Bulgarian split squats. Finishing up our 3rd round here in 3, 2, and 1. 8 per side. Push-ups. Break. 20 seconds. Going into round number 4. So 2 more rounds before that extra little break. And I think I will increase our amount of time to 70 seconds in that second half. So 3, 2, and 1. Clean and press. Here we go. Starfish. Okay, 10 seconds. We're going to keep this pace for another round after this. Then we'll be a little bit nicer. Here we go. Starting now. Push-ups. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. One more round at this pace. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8 clean and press. And lunges. Starfish. Okay, guys. One more chunk of work in 5 seconds, and then you get a longer break. 3, 2, and go. Push-ups. And rest. We're going to take 90 seconds off and contemplate how much we love this. I'm going to change for this last 10 minutes or 10 rounds. I'm going to change it to 70 seconds just to give you that little bit of extra breathing space. I need it. So you're gonna take it too. So we're gonna go again in about a minute. We're gonna tackle that exact same thing again. I think Cody's computer is on its way out. It keeps like doing some weird shaky thing. Okay. We're gonna go again in, we're going in 15 seconds. Just looking at the clock up there. What is going on? Come on, stop it. Okay, here we go. Back into our clean and presses for 8. A little bit longer of an interval this time. We're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Now that you're all rejuvenated, into those walking lunges. And start. A little rest. Got 20 seconds. 10. Back into our Bulgarian split squats in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push-ups. And break. Much better. We have 25 seconds before we hit those clean and press. 15. 10. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Round 2 of 10. Or 5, sorry. Twenty seconds. Getting ready to go again in 10. Bulgarian split squats. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push-ups. By the end of this, you will have done 80 Bulgarian split squats per leg, 80 clean and press, etc., etc. It's a lot. We've got about 15 seconds before we start round 3. We've got round 3, 4, and 5 left to go. Or 8, 9, and 10. We're counting from the beginning. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Walking lunges. Starfish. Got 15 seconds for our next round. Back into those lovely glute split squats. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push-ups. And break. 2 more rounds. Twenty seconds. Going in 10. Back into those clean and press. 3, 2, 1, and go. Twenty seconds. 10. Split squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Decline push-ups for 6. Seconds until we do our last round. So one more time for each of those little workouts. I don't think I can do much more than that. Going again in 10 seconds. Last time you gotta do these things today. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Starfish. One last set of Bulgarian split squats. And push-ups. We've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is it, last minute. Finishing strong with those push-ups. And when you're done, that's it for that. I'm not done with you for today though. I might have thrown an extra round in there. I apologize if I did. Okay. Looks like you guys are recovering, so that's great. We're going to tackle this finisher. It's not actually very long. There's 6 movements, and it's a 40, 30, 20, 10 scheme. So that means the first time through, you're going to do 40 reps of every movement. Second time through 30, third time through 20, last time through 10. So the rounds are going to get significantly shorter each time. I'm just like bouncing all over the screen. I really apologize if that's what you guys are seeing too. Okay, so here's the movements. We're going to start with swings. So whatever you have that you're comfortable swinging, backpack, kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you got. So we're just going to do 40 swings, and you can just go to parallel. If you want to up the ante a bit in those later rounds where the reps are a lot shorter, like the 20 and 10 round, by all means, go all the way overhead. It's up to you. So swings. Second movement. This is a killer for these first few rounds because we just really worked our legs. So break them up. It's jump lunges. So you're going to do 40 jump lunges that first time, 30, 20, 10. Break them up down into 10s, 5s, whatever you need to do. It will get easier. Okay. Third movement is going to be an overhead press of some kind. So depending on what you have on hand, it can be a strict press or a push press. I would recommend push press just because it's going to go a lot quicker. So you can do this with a singular object or two. So a little dip, driving overhead. Okay, if you want to stick with a lighter weight and just do strict, that's totally fine as well. So 40 of those for the first round, and then 30, 20, 10. Fourth movement is going to be on your back with the bench. It's a single leg, feet elevated, Hip thrust, so you're gonna just split the reps. So the first round you'd be doing 20 on one side, 20 on the other, second round 15, 15, et cetera, et cetera. So you're gonna lay down, grabbing up with that heel that's on the bench, squeezing your butt at the top. You're gonna do 20 on one side, 20 on the other. Okay, and then obviously just do a little bit of math for this following round. Splitting it up, round or 2 more movements. 5 is skater hops. So you're just doing nice big hops. You want to make it a little bit more challenging. Tap the ground. Make those hops a little bigger. So 40. Each time you hop is 1. And then the last movement is going to be a plank ladder. If you're not comfortable with a plank ladder, you can switch it to shoulder taps. So a plank ladder is simply moving in the plank position, elbows and up. So this is 1, 2, 3, etc. As you move through those, make sure you kind of change up which arm you're starting with so that you're getting that push evened out between your 2 arms. Okay, so that's the plank ladder, or just plank shoulder taps are fine too. If you're going to do plank shoulder taps, I want them to be a little bit slower and controlled, not super slow, but not like this. You want to try to keep your hips level. Okay, so they're quick, but not so quick that you're bouncing around. Okay, so I'll cue you. Technically, this is a go at your own pace workout. If you want to sort of stick with me, by all means. If you just want to have the workout playing in front of you and cycle through it, then ignore me, mute me, do whatever you need. That's fine too. But I will assume that you're working with me just for the purpose of the recording. Okay. So I'm just gonna have a running clock. First round will feel like a little bit longer, but like I said, really cut down those reps each round. I don't think it's gonna take us much more than, I'd say max 15 minutes. Okay, so make sure you got everything. I'm just gonna grab a kettlebell. And then that's it. I've got some weights for push press or overhead press. I've got my bench. I'm good to go. I think I need some water though. Always waiting on the coach. Here we go. Starting with 40 swings in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm halfway. When you're done your swings, you're moving on to jump lunges. You can change those to just alternating lunges if you need to, or just break them up as much as you need to. I gotta break them up. I've got 10 more to go. Whew. It's burning. The next movement is your overhead press, push press, whatever you want. Moving a weight from your shoulders to overhead is what we're looking for. So 40 reps again, break them up. Happy the reps go down. When you're done, you're going to go down on your back, single leg, feet elevated, hip thruster. For this round, you're doing 20 per side. No weight. And you can break those up 10, 10, 10, 10, depending on how your legs are feeling. I'm going to break them up because my hamstrings are screaming at me right now. You're going into skater hops after this. So when you're done those, up into those skater hops, and we're going to finish off that round with a plank ladder. Okay, so skater hops, plank ladder, and we're going to go down to the 30s. Plank ladders or plank shoulder tap for 40 for the last movement. Then you might have to break those up too, or switch between those two movements. I think I'm going to do half ladders and half shoulder taps. Join me if you like. Because yeah, the shoulder taps are a lot easier. When you're ready, you're going to tackle that second round. We're moving into those swings for 30 reps. Okay, we're going through them 3 more times with reduced reps. So I'm hitting back at the top for 30. Moving into jump lunges when you're ready for 30. Next movement is our overhead press, push press. For 30. After your push press, on your back, feet elevated, 15 per side of the hip thruster. Break them up as needed. I'm going to do 10, 10, 5, 5. And gator hops, and then your plank movement, and then we're on to 20s. Moving into that plank position when you're ready. I'm going to suggest just changing it to the shoulder taps, just for time constraint purposes, and also my exhaustion level. So if you're with me, shoulder taps it is. 30 reps. Okay. After those shoulder taps, we've got 2 rounds to go, but they're a lot quicker. Let's see what we can do. Moving back into our swings for 20 reps. This is half the reps of the first round. I'm going. Looks like you guys are too. Jump lunges are next for 20. Followed up by overhead press, push press for 20. We got this. Now, 10 per side of your hip thrust. And skaters for 20. And finishing off with 20 shoulder taps from the plank position. Hey guys, we've got our last round to go. This is the home stretch. We're going quick, quick, quick. 10 reps per movement. And then you're done. Here we go, 10 swings. Ten jump lunges when you're ready. Ten overhead press, push press. Five per side, single leg hip thrust. So close. Ten quality skater hops. 10 plank platters. That took us about 17 minutes. Just finishing up. Good job, you guys. Woo. It's a sweaty one.
That was hard.
That was really hard. It looks different on paper.
Yeah.
Well, good
Thank
job.
you.
I think
Thanks
I'm
for doing
ready.
it. Thanks for doing it early. That was nice.
Yeah. Like I said, I think Thursdays will be early. Possibly Wednesdays too.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, guys, you have a great
Have a
day. I
good
gotta
day.
hustle off to work now. Nice
Yeah.
to see you both.